So your girl has had her own share of insecurities. The first one I'm going to be talking about is my height. I remember being so insecure about my height. I remember when I like in secondary school when I used to walk, I used to feel like I was like the same height with the ground. So this was not on purpose. So I remember like in secondary school, most of the friends I had then I was taller than them. So it kind of made me feel better for that moment. But whenever they're not around me, whenever I'm not around them, whenever I'm just back to my own space, I'm always like back to that mentality of, oh, I'm short. How did I deal with that insecurity? So my mom do tell me that because my mom knew that I didn't like my height, so she do tell me that she likes the way I am, I'm pretty the way I am, that I don't need to be taught to feel good about myself. And she used to tell me that it's when I grow up that I'll begin to appreciate my height more. And to be honest, right now, I know I'm like growing, but I'm really appreciating my height now because like it's making me see how I will be when I'm like in the future. And I'm like, okay, we can actually work with that. Sometimes I still feel like I want to be tall, but it's not really bad like how it was then. So the second one I'm going to be talking about is I was insecure about being emotional. Yes, I am very emotional. I'm still emotional, but I'm no longer insecure about that. I don't like people knowing that I am too emotional according to them. So what used to happen, like whenever I just want to express my emotions, whenever I want to cry, I just hold everything inside of me. When I'm in my space, I start crying. Like, or sometimes when I'm feeling overwhelmed or something, or when situations happen, instead of me to just express my emotion at that moment, I'm just going to keep buckling it. Sometimes I will like buckle everything up till I can't take it anymore. Then the outburst is just going to be mad. Yeah. And all those things, like then people, like if people just find out, just be like, ah, now wow, this small thing, that's why you're crying. And it really made me feel bad because this thing might seem small to you, but to me it means a lot. And to be honest, I do not say anything bad. It's just me being like able to express my emotions. So yeah, how did I deal with that? I didn't deal with that per se. I just learned how to be controlling of it and just learn how to like if I'm in situations, instead of me buckling it in, I just express how I'm feeling at that particular moment instead of me keeping it till whenever I'm fed up. Yeah. So the third one I'm going to be talking about is my nose. So from the side, it does not look bad, but from the front, like you can all tell that my nose is flat, and that is what I've been insecure. I've once been insecure about my nose. Like sometimes people will just be like, "Oh, you have a very small nose." Then what follows after the small nose is your nose is flat, and it really made me feel bad. Trust me. And I remember like trying to like put my nose like this. I'm like, okay, maybe if I'm like doing exercise or massaging it daily, it's going to be pointed. But that didn't work out. It didn't work out. This is where I am. My nose continued to be flat. Rain is actually falling. So you see, you guys, I'm using my power bank and my ring light is on and the rain is falling. Everywhere is dark, but you can still see me. Oh my god. How did I deal with my nose insecurity? I just learned how to be accepting of my nose. I just accepted my nose like that. I just loved my nose. You get most of these insecurities, you just have to love yourself. Self-love is the best love. So I just learned how to be appreciative of my nose. I have a nose, so I should be thankful that I have a nose. I can as well get a nose surgery, but I do not have the money for that, and I don't think I'm going to get any. I don't think I'm going to get it anymore because I actually thought of getting a nose in. I actually thought of getting a nose surgery to show you how serious this insecurity was, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore because I love my nose now. And there is an advantage to having flat nose because when I fall down or anything, this is literally how my nose is going to be on the floor, like this. So there's no breakage, although you can see like a little bone here, but like there's no breakage, there's nothing. I'm still going to move on. I don't have to be carrying cast around my nose. Fourth one, and this is the one that I know that it was really hard for me. Like I was really uncomfortable in my own skin. That was being light skinned. Yes, I didn't like being light skinned. I felt I was attracting so many attention. I don't like so many attention. I like attention, but I don't like attention. I get so I just thought it was attracting so many attention to me, and that is not what I wanted. And these two beautiful girls, I don't know what I did to them till today. If you ask me, Summer, what did you do to these girls that made them say this kind of thing? I do not know. I do not know. I thought we were cool. I was cool. I mean, I've always wanted to be cool with everybody, and that is a big problem. That was then, Sha. I always wanted to be cool with everybody. I didn't like when people hate me. That was not what I even wanted. So I wanted everybody to like me. And aside me wanting everybody to like me, I used to make people laugh. Like, I used to make people laugh. So why would you hate me? So these two girls, these two unhappy girls, just woke up one morning and just decided to be very rude. This is what they said. That she's not even that fine safe. It's just because she's fair. That's why people think she's fine. If not, she were to be dark skinned, people will see how ugly she was. So today asked me, like I said, I do not know what I did to these girls for them to say this kind of thing. Even if we had an issue, I don't think my complexion should be your issue. Yeah, so when I just heard that thing, it really made me had low self-esteem. I was really down. Normal me, I remember when I heard it, I was just laughing. I was just like, jealous people. When I went back to my hostel that day, in the night, I just stayed on my bed and I cried, because like my bed was beside the wall. So I just stayed on my bed, just faced the wall, and I cried my eyes out. And I remember me saying that, God, why didn't you make me dark skin? Okay, maybe safe. Let me even turn dark skin so that these people can rest. And now that I think about it, I feel so bad, because like I literally made myself unhappy just to make these people happy. It's cool that I had to go through that stage so I'll be able to accept my complexion, accept my skin more. How did I overcome that insecurity? Well, it's just basically me just accepting myself, like I said. And there was a particular time that like people wanted to be fair, so it just made me sit back and realize that if plenty people like are paying just to get this complexion that I have for free, that means I am very hungry. Important thing is self-love. Most of our insecurities is our mentality or what people have made us. Much time, it might take little time. Just know that we just have to grow out of it, and it's our mentality. We have to change our mindset. We have to change the way we think about ourselves. We should stop thinking negative things about ourselves. Always think positive things about ourselves. So I'm going to leave this thing here with you guys. Remember that you can feel insecure and still be strong. Your insecurities do not define you, okay? So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please comment in the comment section, and please subscribe. See you guys in my next video. Bye.